I'm doing it because of a statement a dishonorable member of parliament, Bryn Acheampong, Ameki. And sometimes when we hear certain statements, then we can't sleep. I'm not in the country and may out of social media for some time, only for me to come and find out, my video, and it's like I don't know what is happening in the minds of the MPP. And it's not the first time. So we are sending a signal. If they think that the NDC is afraid of them, they should rethink. And sebi. And some who say, if you will be a no movie a bit in account. When people like this talk, you wonder how they got to parliament in the first place. Because democracy is about changing of government, the people deciding. So when bold statements like we will not hand over power to the next government, then you want to understand the thinking of people who say they are members of parliament or they are government or whatever. This is absurdity. This is madness. And look, there is madness in every home. This country will need to be saved, and it will be saved with equal measure. Intimate person is sending this signal. Look, we as NDC, me as a national organizer, will not be leading the NDC into the next election only for Bryn Acheampong and the MPP to just make useless statements like he has made. And this is not the first time. The first person who made that statement, unfortunately, is coming from the President of the Republic. And I wonder why we didn't hear people with conscience speak against the President's statement. You see, that is the hypocrisy you find in this country. That you have men of God, you have civil society, you have whatever, that will not see wisdom in criticizing the president when he makes statements be like that. And you see, the military training that we have is talking about leadership by example. So when the leader is making such statements, unfounded, uncultured statements, then Kwadwo will do same, because it's the leader that is telling them what to do. And now the Danko Akuffo, the first person to say he will hand over to an MPP government. I mean, that the president understand the words he was using, and free her. Then Lord Kome comes to repeat such nonsense. So they will not hand over power. Today it is Bryn Acheampong. You see, sometimes I am credit to certain people. Bryn Acheampong in the US Army was a cook on one word, but we call him a security expert, a friend who is a security. The mere fact that you've been in the military doesn't mean that you have security knowledge. If it is about Bryn Acheampong, military paid, let me tell you that, look, no one is afraid of Bryn Acheampong. He could have had his way in Rabi, but not today. Not when some of us are in charge. Not when the Sheldon Ketia is in charge. Not when Fifi Kote is in charge. Not when Yamin is in charge. Let me send this signal. So if that is what the MPP wants to see in 2024, we are prepared for them. I'm telling you, you see, the second independence of this country will have to be fought, won on the same grounds that we had in 1957. Some people will have to sacrifice their lives to save this country from the mess we are in now. And look, when we are talking about sacrifices, it's not about the opposition they sacrifice. The incumbents can also sacrifice their lives. So don't think that no, just like that. We are going into this election with a boot for boot attitude from His Excellency, the President, who in his wise wisdom knowledge handed over power when the Ghanaian people said that they needed a change. When the Ghanaian people say they need a change in 2024, which they have said before, and they are going to make it physical in 2024, Bryn Acheampong, or whoever your name is, you are going to beg the NDC to want to come and hand over power to the market on the wall. Just pray that we will do our work anyhow for you people to go through. But as far as some of us are concerned, as far as the new leadership of the NDC is concerned, our focus is on saving this country from the mess of this government and this party. So the Moses mentality is what is going into the election. Forget about what Jesus said. I've told my people, and I'm so happy that I was voted into office as a national organizer on this very, very principle and statement. That the Moses law. You hate, I hate. You slap, I slap. You stop, I stop. Wait for 2024 to come. As at now, we are concentrating on getting John Mahama elected as the flag bearer of the NDC, because on the Ghana forward, we want to vote for. When we get him cleared and our parliamentary candidates, Bryn Acheampong and his people should wait and see. Let the election get closer. So if the Ghanaian people speak that they have given John Mahama the power, let Bryn Acheampong and his people say they will not hand over power. And let's see what happens in this country. Madness. And people will not talk. May a video where the next morning it's going to be all over. Yamin. But people will not talk about the statement from Bryn Acheampong, Akuffo, Lord Kofi, and others. And these are people who have nothing as far as security is concerned. Look, I'm telling you, if it's about using force, intimidation, you don't have what it is. You can have the national security at your disposal. But hey, my friend, how many are they? The masses are stronger than the military anywhere in this world. Anywhere in this world. And I am happy that we have the masses behind us, because it's the masses that are suffering. Masses, no more bread. And we have them behind us. But we will give them leadership. We are going to give them leadership. We are going to be at the forefront to fight. I have said it with my little security briefing in the barracks as a barracks boy. The size of your army doesn't determine the success in your war. It's about how strategic and how sophisticated you are. Somebody can go into a war with just one weapon that can defeat a whole army, a whole battalion. Thinking. I got a phone to Abama. Now we'll be to say Bryn Acheampong, so I see Bryn Acheampong, no see on hand over power. Near the what will happen in this country. But going into the election, if they think that he can do what he did in Ayisha, so he should try it. Because we are going to prepare to face them on any battleground. Because an army that wins a battle is an army that is prepared, that knows his opponent and knows himself. If you think that yet, because we are going into the election, I told my people that the next election ahead of us is a war, it's a battleground. If Bryn Acheampong doesn't know, I have told them already, and they have it in their minds, and they are prepared. Look, when I read comments like this, these comments do not in any way try me, because I'm not even ready to respond to useless comments on my post. What I want to do is to respond to Bryn Acheampong and Kofi. So look, this country is going to be very interesting. 2024, 7th December, when Ghana for Gina line, no matter Obama, John Dramani, Mahama, and the NDC, you will see if you have that power to say you hand over. You think we are afraid of you? Who is Bryn Acheampong? I mean, sometimes I want to understand. Say, I don't know, man, I look something like that. So I mean, sometimes when some of us who have been to maybe I know a soldier in Virginia and will know his history about what he was in the army and whatever, the kind of us who are army no free money are there. We want to find out if indeed where nipa what does he? What is that? What does he have? There are more civilians who are more knowledgeable in security than what Bryn Acheampong, you know. So sometimes some we understand, but you see, these statements are statements that should not be encouraged because it cannot in any way intimidate us. A current NDC and I say under Fifi Cote, under Joseph Yamin, under Opariado, under Anabisu, under Sami Jamfi. You will not in any way have your way like you had it yesterday. In fact, you are going to see a different John Mahama after he is elected a flag bearer, because we will give him a different John Mahama into the next election. We will give him a John Mahama that the Ghanaian people want. And I agree with the people who are so harsh on our MPs, who passed somebody like Bryn Acheampong as a minister. You want to find out, to understand the thinking that went into this. And then look, this is what this man is. Kofi said when he was negotiating with you to pass him, he was going to tell you that he will not hand over power to you when you win the election. Now look at yourself. Shame on the NDC MPs who voted for this man to be a minister. Shame! Shame! It pains me. Now let's send this signal to them. I am here to respond, even though mature on my Facebook, mature, all right. But I think that I still need to do this. And let them, they see they will beg to hand over power in 2024 when Ghana decides that John Mahama should be their president. Cheap talks like this only bring tension in this country. It doesn't. You are not winning election.